welcome to my channel, The Preppy Crafty Girl. It's Jonna again, and I am here for another mass make for my cookbook journals, and we are going to be making notepads from these. I have these like fruit cards. Anyway, I thought they were kind of fun. It was out of one of those boxes I got recently, and so we are going to make some of these. And I've got some just random papers out of my stash. I got some parchment paper, I have some coffee dyed or tea dyed paper, some stationery, there's scraps, there's book things, there's jelly plated paper, notepads. I've got paper bags, or this may have covered a book at one time, I'm not really sure. So we're just going to use an eclectic mix of items, and I also pulled out my scrap pad because I thought there were some pieces in here that would be good to use. That were bigger. Let's see, what else can I pull out of here? Bigger. It's an envelope. So I'm looking for more just plain paper that I can use. Okay. There's that. That's all that was really in there. That was kind of on the plain side. All right. You're gonna need some kind of twine. I've got this old thing of twine here. And then you're going to need a hole punch, and that's it. And oh, some scissors. Okay, so let's see. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm just gonna go through here really quickly, and I'm going to mark off where that's gonna go, and I'm literally just gonna tear it. And of course, you know how it is when you use scraps, you make more scraps. So I'm gonna have those piled up. See, I didn't tear that very well. And I want to make sure I'm doing 12 of these. And they can be all different sizes. They don't have to be the same width. These are just whole pages, so these will be good for clusters. So I guess I'll come back and do a video. So this right here is not going to be as wide, but that's fine because we're going to do all different kinds of lengths in here. Let's do these. And I'm just doing big chunks of paper. At one time. Let's see. I'm gonna make a little snippet where those go. I think it's gonna be easier. There we go. And I'm thinking probably like about 6 sheets per thing will be plenty. I don't want to make them too bulky. So just get your scraps out and start to, I know you got some of these recipe cards around, recipe cards or photographs or anything like that. you can use, let's see, that. For a cover for your little notepads. Goodness, I'm gonna have a lot of this stuff. I might leave that, I don't really need it. I think it's too many. I got this at an estate sale. Some lady's name is on there. Take that off. Put those in my scrap pile. Okay, and then I've got this parchment paper. And I'm just eyeballing it now because I kind of have a good idea of how wide, and I can always trim them up. But I want to get a nice stack of papers. So what's been going on in your world? Anything newsworthy? We had a cold snap here recently, kind of shocked me because I wasn't feeling really well the other day and I didn't go outside, so I didn't realize how cold it was. It started to get cold in my house and I was like, okay, I think I need to put the heat on. Because it was, yeah, it was cold. It was cold. So, put these. I don't even know where I am, how many different things I've got right now, but it's okay. I make a lot of these notepads, so if I've got pages already done, it's fine too. Just put them in a bin, some bin or a box somewhere. Okay, these are fly leaves out of a book. They work great. I love using them because they're already aged for you. And I love the little ruffled ends, so I'm definitely gonna have those showing. Little torn, ruffled over edges. Okay, here's some more. These are written on, but that's all right because we can use the back sides, and that's fine. See how fast this goes? Once you have your stuff gathered, it's a very fast project. And it's just great because it just adds a lot to your junk journal. I don't know where I got this packing paper, but oh, is it lovely. But I'm not crazy about craft paper. It kind of irritates me. It's like a chalkboard, kind of like running your fingernails across a chalkboard. So I'm very picky about the craft paper that I use because I want it to be smooth, not gritty. Blech. I don't like gritty. I don't like gritty. Craft paper, raise your hand if you are the same way. So some floral paper here. I don't think that might be too long. some more. This one, it's not too bad. It looks like I covered a book or something. There is some old tape on here. But that's okay. We're still going to use it because it's still usable. And you can make these little scrap pads because they can even, or you, if you use them in your own journal, can then just rip it and use it in collage. That way you have a little, you know, a little assortment of papers that you could even add if you do collage work, right? Let me see, I think I'm gonna get my ruler out just because craft paper is not tearing very smoothly, which is fine. And like I said, if any of them are too long, I like that. This is just a little too wide. Little too wide. I always do that. I always tear from the short side. I always start out trying to tear from the short side. That's not very smart because you don't have as much to hold on to. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do some kind of a video where I make clusters, paper clusters, because I can already tell. I'm gonna have a lot of paper. But I've noticed a lot of people have been doing those recently, so I'll have a lot of videos too. I think I might have enough of this craft paper. Let me look. Or should I just do it because it's here? I don't know. This is kind of ripped. This might be better for collage. I think I've got enough of this though. Okay. And I have some typewriting paper. Is more flyleaf paper. Oh, I love how this has aged. And I love the ends of this one. On these, I leave this at the bottom. It's because I think it's kind of cool. Almost done, guys. Almost done. Okay. Let's see. Okay, right. This is cool paper. It's got like a ridge to it. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these and I'm just going to make a bunch of stacks. I can do some of this. This might be a little wide. I need to get my jelly plate out. I really miss the jelly plate. Let's put some of this down. Okay, let's see. I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that is very good. And then we're going to take a card. And we are going to kind of center everything. I just want to flip this around. Not around. Yep. And I don't mind it kind of hanging out a little bit underneath. Okay, so that's that one. And all I'm going to do here, well, I'm going to mass make. So let me get some paper clips. Paper clips. These are my oxidized rusty ones, rusty crusty ones, but it's all right. They're handy. 1, 2, 3. What are these? Pears. I think I have a pear tree that grows over top of my mailbox. I can't really tell yet. It's young, but I Google lensed the leaf and it came up as some kind of pear, and it didn't have the white blooms, so it's not that fake ornamental pear tree. So it'll be interesting to see if I ever get any fruit. I need to take care of it. Sorry if you can hear that airplane. I do renting a house that's by the airport. I've gotten no sleep since I have been here because FedEx goes over at 11 and then again at 4:30 in the morning, like clockwork. And 4:30 I've been waking up. Well, then the time change happened. Let's see, I'm gonna put that. Do I have 6 here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I do have 6. Oh, I guess that's okay there. Like clockwork, they go over my house, and I have been waking up at 4:30. But now because of the time change, it's been really good because now it's 5:30, so I get to sleep until 5. I get to sleep until 5:30. Ooh, look at that. Kelsey plum. Isn't that beautiful? Never heard of it. Zone 8 and 9. Oh, it'll grow in my zone. Okay, I'm going to have to see if I can find one of those. Look how pretty that fruit is. I mean, if you're going to plant a fruit tree, might as well plant a pretty one. Forget how they taste. All right, here we go. Okay, so I'm just going to get these lined up, and I'm going to punch the holes with my crocodile. I'm going to use the small hole, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to eyeball. It doesn't have to be exact, just do them. Well, actually, you can use that to at least get them lined up. So I've got 2 holes there. And I'm kind of going, since I had like not all the same size papers, I'm kind of going a little more in to the center of the pack so that I'm making sure I'm grabbing all of them. Why is it doing that? Leaving little hole thingies behind. Just leave them upside down. So any of these cards, the gardening ones or the crafting ones or the recipe ones, will all make great covers for little notepads or even mini journal. I mean, possibilities are endless. Oh, I wanted to leave them upside down so that I could go through and tie them off with the string. I want to start giving out shout outs to all my new subscribers. I see you and I'm so thankful for you. And I'm so glad that this community that I have started on this YouTube channel is growing and encouraging each other in our craft. And I just love it. So thank you to all of you who contribute by leaving a comment of encouragement. And I love hearing your family stories and, you know, what you're up to. So please feel free to interact with me because I love hearing your stories. Okay, I've got some needles that I think it's going to be easier for me if I do that than try to sit here and push them through. So let's do a couple of these, pre-string them. this one's all rusty. It came out of an old sewing box, and I just threw it on my desk when I was cleaning out the sewing box. Okay, what's happening here? I think they're old like tapestry needles, or these are not yarn, and they're long, so I'm thinking it's probably tapestry. There, okay, got that one. And I'm just gonna do two so you don't have to, I don't even know what this is. This has got some weird kind of flat, but it had a big eye hole. I don't know why the point part would be flat. I have no idea. Doll making or something, I don't know. Alrighty, but I figured this will be a lot faster to just go in and out, and then we're just gonna tie it off here, cut it, and tie it, oops, tie it in. Okay, seriously, I need a third hand. You know, this is the second video I've had problems with my dexterity and trying to tie a bow. Alrighty, but there you go. So now, isn't that cute? You just have a little padded note or little notepad there going for you, and can slip that into a journal. And that's gonna be my mask making for the day. I hope you joined in, and tag me if you end up doing this project in your own mask making. And I hope you are joining in on the Mask Make March, because it's a lot of fun. You get a lot done, and you know, you build your stash for the year, or you just get a lot of journals done in this time. A lot of ephemera done for your journals. And I'll be back with the end result for you guys. Okay guys, I am back, and I went notepad mayhem crazy. I just kept making and making till I got through all the cards that I had laid out. So I think I've made 28 of these little notepad things, and I went through all my scraps. So I just have little scrap pads here. And these will go in my recipe journals, and then eventually I'm gonna work on some gardening journals, and they may end up in some happy mail. But look how many that I got finished, and you guys didn't realize how long it took. It didn't take me very long at all. I just didn't want you to have to sit through them all. But I have done, this is what I call mask making right here. And I have tons of, oh my gosh, little scraps that I need to do something with. So I am not gonna take these off my desk, and I'm gonna sit here and make some little scraps while I watch some old movie. So, yep, got those. Okay, thanks guys, have a wonderful week, and I will see you soon. Bye.